So today I am wearing my open visor helmet with my goggles. So it'll be interesting to see what the fuck. It'll be interesting to see what the sound quality is like on this when I'm riding on a road normally. So obviously I'm not going to be getting as much wind when I'm off-road. I also had a filling fixed for the third time today, so my mouth is numb but painful at the same time, if you know what I mean. Ooh, what's that going down there? Fire engine or ambulance? Police? No ambulance. Actually, I've never been up there. I'm going to go up there because it is a legal lane. So let's get it done. Now it's cleaned up. Only you can't cross the railway. That's the only problem. So remember folks, this is a 60 limit. But follow the TRF code of conduct. And there we go, short but sweet. And only ride at 20 to 25 miles per hour. So look, they blocked it off so you can't get down. Which is a shame because it would have been good to have gone over. But never mind.
A few moments later.
There we go. Ooh. That was incredibly short, but sweet. Probably puffed out as well. Still haven't learned how to change gears. Stood up smoothly. Of course it gets windy now. Why wouldn't it get windy? I mean, for God's sake. Oh, there's a buzzard just there, look. How cool is that? Don't know, I'll get a good bit of kit with this. So I am flying the DJI Neo. Always a cool name, isn't it, Neo? And for this purpose, I'll be having to use the phone app because you can't use Follow Me, where, as far as I'm aware, with the controller. Plus, also you have to use the controller, and I'm going to be riding. So this is a lovely bit of kit. I was a bit nervous about getting it because it is a bit of an outlay, but you really do start enjoying it. Just unlock the phone. So you open up the app, turn this on, press and hold, let go. They go like that. It makes a nice little chirrup. Connection. It does this every time. I don't want to do that. I don't quite like the fact that it sometimes doesn't. Okay, whatever. Does this faff, which is really annoying. Right, there we go. Connect. sometimes you have to go through the connection bit a fair number of times. Right, it's connected. Okay, I got it. I know about with that. I've got it to follow. I'm going to put it to far distance, up high, follow. Come on. No. See, this is the bit I don't like. Is this? Ah, right, there we go. So, I get it to face me.
3. Unable to take off. Aircraft in motion.
Let's try again.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so it's now following me. So if I walk, it follows me. Look, see? Absolutely terrifying. So, didn't mean to leave my glasses out, didn't mean to leave the gimbal case out. It's now looking at me. So it'll be interesting to see what photos I get. I've turned off all of the video, all of the sound. So it should be recording, but it shouldn't be recording sound, because that really does take up the memory. So I'll stop at this corner, see if I've gone too far. If I have to turn around and it has to try to pick me back up again. Yep, I've lost my drone. Too fast. And I wasn't going that fast either. That's annoying. So that's the limit on the speed. That's fine. Now, where is it? Oh, there it is. Here we go. It's reacquired me. A little bit of a worry when you've got 150 odd quid. Right, now it's following me. So maybe you just have to, take it slower. Yeah, it's following me now. I've got it on far. I'll put it onto medium in a second. Yeah, it's still following me. I think far's maybe too far. And that's following me, which is good. Yeah, still on my shoulder guard. Suka, привет! Some poor Russian getting followed by a drone. So it's a fairly decent speed. I'm doing 13 miles per hour. I think I went to about 25. Drone's still on me. Not sure how well it's going to do around the corner. No, it's still with me. No, it's still with me. Jeez. Now, is it going to hit the tree? No. There it is. So the good thing is I can take this commentary and splice it. Shit, I thought it flew off. Huh. So the good thing is I can take this video that the drone's doing and the commentary that I'm doing, tie them in, splice them together. Or I can just keep it as POV. So it's pretty cool. Now it's in the sun, I can't see it. Yep, still there. So it's a fairly decent speed, really. 13 miles per hour. It's keeping up with me. Can't see it now because of the sun. Now I've lost it, okay. Where did I lose it? It's probably it there. I think it's landed itself. I hope it's that. It's gonna fucking suck if I've lost it. No, that looks like a drone. Yep, that's a drone. Okay, so I don't know what happened there. Maybe it got a bit windy. Okay, let's start it again. Oh, low battery. Right, I'll put the uncharged battery in. Because of course I did. But it's not a problem. Just pop the battery off, put a new one in. The battery life on these isn't brilliant, but they charge very quickly. It comes with a 3 battery charger. A bank, so you just put them in. It's the same with any DJI, they always do 3 battery chargers, which is great, and they fast charge. And really with this drone I wasn't planning on doing lots and lots and lots of flying, because otherwise I wouldn't be riding. But what it does enable me to do is ride to a nice place, fly it for some aerial shots, maybe ride along lanes like this, and drop my glasses and my gimbal cover, and have it follow me for a little bit, but not a lot. The good thing is you then take the charger and you can marry it up, or use a anchor or any portable battery charging thing to charge it whilst you're riding to the next place. So it is incredibly convenient, in my opinion. Obviously it's not convenient if you're crashing and stuff, but for what I need it to do, this is perfect. It's very easy to just get together. I must admit, setting this thing up at the start, installing the Android app was a pain in the arse. Come on. It's lovely and warm today. I'm literally just going to do this bit, pack up and go home. Start cooking, have my food, take the dog out for a walk. Come on. I don't know why you're doing that. So what I had to do just a minute ago was get it to, I had to turn it all off and reconnect it again. Which is the only thing I have with this app, is that it does seem to be a bit meh sometimes. Come on. No. Follow distance. Let's do close, flat. Boom. I don't know, you close this bit down. Oh, there we go. Okie dokie. Let's start it in the position it needs to be in.
3, 2, 1. Unable to
Yep, it's alright, that was my fault.
2, 1.
Okay. In other news, folks, I have lost 8 pounds or 4 kilos of weight. So, whilst still somewhat portly, I am less so. Which means that everything I've got is a little bit loose, which is a good thing, in my opinion. So I've put it onto the flat, which means it's not as high up as it was. If I'd taken up from the ground, you'd be getting a picture of my arse. As it is, it's 1.2 metres above my head, or something like that. Let's go down here. Wah! Yo, yo. Yep, still following me. Let's go over these. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah! Oh, this is so good to float along. Yep, still after me. I'll slow down so it can catch up. Nope. Somehow I've lost it again. That's fine. It's all an experiment. Probably went too fast. Oh, I need the phone. Because the phone gives me the camera. So I can see roughly where it is. Go on in. There you go. It's now following me. It's a shame because it's literally, I'm nearly right at the end of the road. In fact, I will stop here. That's the walk of shame, Neo. The walk of shame. So obviously there's a speed factor involved here, in that it loses its target acquisition. But as long as I bear that in mind, whoa, nearly hit me, Neo. As long as I bear that in mind, and just, do things like pootling on lanes, it doesn't make a difference really, does it? My chances of falling down. Okay, and to get it to land, come here, darling.